Hey designer toy fans, are you looking for a new store to check out?
Yes, we are!
Have you ever been to Rotofugi in Chicago, Illinois?
No, we haven't!
Well, you might want to check it out. It's been there since July of 2004, and they have everything designer toys. Everything you can imagine that would be designer toys, including Kid Robot,
Pins,
Safubi,
plush,
Pop Vinyl.
and so much more.
Make sure to head over to rotofugi.com and check out their online store as well, where you can pick up things and have them delivered right to your door. But if you're in the Chicago area, make sure to stop in and say hi to the Rotofugi crew.
Hey everyone, welcome to the UVD Weekly Wrap-Up, the show where the team from UrbanVinylDaily.com goes over everything there is to know in the designer toy, art, street art, and Safubi world. I'm your host, Travis Likens.
And I'm Ben Pierce.
And we're back again.
From a little bit of a sabbatical.
Consistently inconsistent again.
Which is what we promised at the beginning of this.
So we're back. We're trying to do this again. We're calling this episode DTAs, All Out War, and more.
So much more.
So we're back. We're suck at being consistent. Both of us got busy with stuff, and each week there was something new that one of us was causing, depending on who it was. So here we are. We're back. We're talking about lots of cool things this week, starting out with the fact that the DTA nominations have been made official.
And we are officially not a part of them.
So this year we are not a thing. So you can't vote for us. So don't worry about us asking to vote.
Though you could write in the vote if you somehow figured it out.
I don't know if there's a write-in vote for the DTAs, but there are a bunch of fan-voted categories such as media outlet, artist of the year, custom of the year, toy of the year. Those kind of things are all fan-voted. So if you are a fan and listening, you can head over to the DTAs or designertoyawards.com, and you can go ahead and put your vote in for your favorite person that's up for that particular category.
Just think if we'd been consistently consistent, we might have been voted in. But since we're consistently inconsistent.
Technically, our 2018 performance is not a factor on this.
Oh, crud. That's crud.
So, but anyway, so if you're a fan and you want to go be a part of the vote, you can go ahead and head over and check that out. There's also the panel voted awards where industry people like me are, voting on the said, the remaining categories that are panel voted. So those are picked by a group of people that are industry panel that have been selected for years or added to. And those are the people that pick all the panel voted awards. So, but there's a lot of cool people up for a lot of stuff. So congrats to everybody that has been nominated. If it's your first time nomination, even more congrats, because that's really cool. If it's your not like us, then you suck, and maybe try better next year.
And there are some that are keeping the streak alive, being nominated every single time there's been a DTA.
And not winning. No. So if we would have got nominated, we wouldn't have won, because it's usually a battle between Spanky Stokes and Toy Chronicle.
Who we helped Toy Chronicle out a little bit with some interviews.
I don't think that's gone up yet. So.
Don't spill the secrets.
So let's see, but there are a lot of podcasts up this year, which is cool because they did change it from blog, which it used to be, to media outlet, which is great because they've incorporated the video blogs and the video and the podcasts into it, and it kind of encompasses all of them. So
except for us, we were drawing the line around. It's just like everyone.
Urban Daily. Oh, they quit last year. They quit.
Quitters.
They made a letter and said they quit. They don't get a vote. They don't get a nomination.
Quitters.
So, but if you're our fan, like we said, there is all the fan voting. So you're going to want to head over there and vote for your favorite artist that might be up for something, or your favorite store. Those people are up for things too. But DTAs, they'll be taking place during an event hosted by Clutter Magazine called 5 Points Fest.
Like a star.
Which takes place June 2nd and 3rd, I believe it is. Yeah. And New York City, Brooklyn, and I think it's the Brooklyn Expo Center.
Beacon, New York.
So it's not Beacon.
It just says Clutter Gallery.
Well, that's where they are, but that's not where the event is.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, that maybe the DTA show might be there, but the actual 5 Points is in Brooklyn. So anyway, but the show is taking place there June 2nd and 3rd. And then guess what? You want to come by and see one half of UVD?
We're not going to say better half or worse half.
Just one half?
One half.
I will be there in person. We have a booth. They have not given us our numbers, but as soon as we figure that out, we'll let you know. But it looks like it's going to be a crazy show. We hear from last year that it was an awesome experience, so I can only assume that it's going to get bigger and get better, and we are going to be a part of it this time. So if you want to come check us out, we'll let you know the booth number. We'll have some awesome stuff. We're hoping to have some prototypes and test pulls available for view. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll have something available new for sale, but I'm not holding my breath for that at this point.
Might pass out at that point.
I'm not holding my breath for it, but if you want to come by and check out what we're working on and all the stuff from the funded Kickstarters and whatnot that have been going on earlier in the year, we're hoping to have a lot of stuff on display to show you what we've been working on and how things are kind of coming around and turning out. So we are excited to share what we are doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Let us share with the community everything we've been working on that people hopefully care about.
They probably don't.
That is the wrong attitude to have. That is why we were not voted best media outlet, because we have such a pissy attitude.
Well, it's our whole 30 people that listen to us might be the problem.
What if it's the 30 people that branched out to 30 other people? Then we're breaking it in.
We need 300. That's what we need. 300 people a week. We maybe have a chance.
We'll see about that.
I don't know. So
maybe we can get an honorable mention out of some random person.
Get a lifetime achievement award out of because we were a blog for 7 years and then failed. I don't know, but
didn't quite make to the decade mark.
So, but if you want to come by, check out our booth. We're hoping to have some awesome stuff on display. Got hopefully JC Rivera's Bear Champ will be there, so everybody can see it, see the size. Hopefully, if we have it, we might be opening up pre-orders for the OG colorway soon after that. So I doubt that we'll be able to a point where we can offer pre-orders at 5 points, but we're hoping to have the pre-orders up sometime soon after that in June.
Shh, don't tell people that. Just get that money.
And we're hoping that we have our next Kickstarter possibly running in the time of 5 points as well. So launch it that weekend. So lots of stuff going on here. I'm really tired, to be honest with you, but we are doing it. We are going to keep doing it.
Don't alive.
We're going to keep bringing you guys awesome projects as long as you guys support them. So it's been a big year. It's going to get nothing but bigger, hopefully. So what else we got, Ben, as far as news is concerned?
We have a DTA Dunny show at 5 Points celebrating the 8th annual Designer Toy Awards from Kid Robot Clutter and the Designer Toy Awards. Yay!
Woo!
So, in this group of artists, there are a lot of longtime listeners, first-time callers for the show. Which was the most random way to say there's a lot of people who you may not have heard about before.
Like most of them. No,
hey, don't be dismissive. To show everyone's important, I'm going to read the entire list of people, so you're just going to have to put up with it. There is American Gross, Catatomic, Chowskis, C13.
Wait, what? Chowskis? Chocosis?
I don't care.
Yes, you know who Chocosis is. How did you miss
Chokoskis. They need to have a phonetic pronunciation, though.
You know who Chocosis is.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I didn't say I didn't know everyone on here. I just said there's some longtime listeners, first-time callers.
I'm excited to see Chocosis involved.
Dima... Do not even correct. There's no way.
I think it's Dr. Jerkin. Is that
fine.
the one you're on?
Dima, Dr. Jerkin.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, right?
D-Gin and Tonic, Dr. Drolin. There's Fluke. There's Gabriel E. Carpio S. Whether that's two different ones or not, they didn't do a comma. Gorgacha, Grizzly, Adam, Hungry Ghost, HX Studio, JC Rivera, Jeff Lamb, Jeremiah Kettner, Jumper Ant, Katie Gam, Kelly Donato, Kendra's Customs, Clav, Kyle Kerwin, Mark Nagata, Pigeon Doll, Run DMB, Serious Silly K, and Wonder Goblin.
I'm excited.
All having 5-inch, 8-inch, and or 20-inch Dunnies.
I'm excited to see some new people, though. Like, there's enough names on there that you know, but a bunch of names that you don't sprinkled in. So I think it's going to be cool. I'm excited to see the show. Luckily, I'll be able to see it in person and report on it. So
make sure you have your microphone and handheld camera so you can walk around and videotape people.
The exciting thing is, though, is playing the game of if there is a DTA Dunny Series 2, who is going to be in it?
The most random people.
Maybe some people from the show. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But next up on the list of exciting news to talk about, we're going to talk about an event going on in Japan. So as some of you may know, there's a store, which is kind of the largest toy store that's really in Japan. And they have like main stores, and then there's like little or tinier like boutique type things that people like rent out the space for. So luckily in their first show in Japan, the team at Black Drove Sabo has announced that they will be having a show there taking place on May 18th at Mandrake, and it is the Rulers of Time show. And it features a ton of people, just like random groups of people. I'm going to mention a few that I actually know. Some of these names I do not know. But Rampage Toys, Awesome Toys, Unbox Industries, True Tech, Science Patrol, Blitzkrieg Toys, Craola. I don't know how to say that.
Skeletor. Craola.
It's like Crawful. So, but it's taking place at the Mandarake. It does not have an address on here, and there are multiple Mandarakes. So you're probably going to want to go check out the address. It is mandarake.co.jp/content/SOFVI-FES. So Sofubi Fest.
Why is Sofubi spelled with a V to some people?
I think it just depends on, what spelling of it's kind of like Brazil and Brazil.
Oh,
So
S
like,
versus Z.
it's like a translation thing, I believe. But if you're happen to be there May 15th in Japan, I would recommend going and check this out because this is a pretty cool event. And it's really cool to see the Mandarake opening up their doors to independent creators and allowing them to sell their product. So if you happen to be there, go for it. And let us know how it is because I'd like to see photos and such.
You mean as the world traveler, you aren't going to it?
I can't go to Japan in May. Can't do it.
Not with that attitude.
I will actually be in another place called Kansas.
Kansas. All right. Enough out of Kansas.
Hey Ben, have you ever been to Chicago?
Well, yes, I have, Travis.
Well, next time you're there, you should make sure to stop and check out this place called Gallery F.
Wow, I've never heard of them before. Where are they located?
They are found at 2415 North Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago, Illinois, and they feature some of the best artists that you can find around.
Really?
They have a major focus on local Chicago artists like J.C. Rivera, Elo, Penny Pinch, T. Monet, and many, many more. And they also bring in people from all over the country and world.
Wow, I'll really have to check them out. Hopefully there's a brewery down the street.
Yeah, you can get yourself a drink and then head over and check out all the posters and original screen prints that they do offer as well in the gallery.
Do they have a downstairs gallery?
Yes, they do. It's called The Underground. You can check out this and more by heading over to galleryf.com.
Nathan Hamill and Science Patrols showed off the first pulls of the Burger Cat that you will be able to find available this summer, possibly at SDCC, just kind of putting it out there. But Nathan showed off.
Did you make that up or did they say that?
It just says releases in summer. So SDCC happens to be in summer. NYCC is in October, so that's not, it technically is summer-ish, but not really.
Fake news.
Fake news. But Nathan showed off the orange Sofubi pull of it. Science Patrols on their Instagram showed off a colorized version. And it's in a hazardous street of wherever it was taken, though no cars were harmed in the filming of this cat burger photo.
Awesome. So this weekend, I'm making the trip, driving out to Connecticut to check out the latest gallery show at Mutant Vinyl Hardcore's Death's Vault. It is called All Out War. It takes place May 5th, and it features the art of Mutant Vinyl Hardcore and Justin Ishmael, which Ben pointed out. He knew who he was by
I did,
name.
because he's affiliated with Mondo.
So now he's doing toys, which he's been making toys for a while, but I did not make the connection myself until Ben pointed out. So the event,
I'm good for something.
The event, though, takes place. Doors open at 2 p.m., and it's got a preview, picking up your lottery ticket. If you are planning to attend this, I highly recommend turning in your RSVP. So you'll want to head over to Mutant Vinyl Hardcore site and check out the process for RSVPing. And then from there, the actual show starts at 3. So once they start calling the lottery tickets and all this stuff. But there's been a lot of previews going on, a lot of great customs coming up for the event. A lot of stuff that they're using a lot of Berserker figures, which haven't been used a lot lately. So I haven't seen like a new edition of Berserkers in a long time. And it's a lot of one-offs and custom versions of them. But there's also a lot of smaller figures as well. So if your budget's not like through the roof, like those Berserkers are probably going to cost, there's some smaller figures you can get your hands on. And there's also going to be some painted editions, and there's a t-shirt for the event. And I believe the first 100 people get a Mutant Vinyl Hardcore foam finger.
Huh.
So,
Like, is it a middle finger or a pointer
yep,
finger?
middle finger.
Ah,
Says F bootlegs, Mutant Vinyl Hardcore bootlegs.
ironic.
Well, I don't know if you've heard.
I don't hear much.
Somebody's bootlegging them
I would not be surprised.
in China. They're literally just molding off of his designs and bootlegging them.
Again, I'm not surprised.
Well, when you are selling for that much on the flipper market, there's people that are always trying to get in there and cut the money, right? So
Are they smaller or larger?
they're a little larger
Okay,
because
they're molding on the outside.
they're molding on the outside, but like they're really crappy. Like they're not done.
Yeah, I'd have to
very
imagine
well.
like the detail of molding over something. You lose.
Yeah,
all
they
the,
get like bubbles in them and stuff, and like they lose the detail, and it's like his mark on the bottom because he does like that custom stamp that is cut into the original sculpt. It loses all the detail and just looks like crap. So if you are a Mutant Vinyl Hardcore collector, if you're buying things off of eBay or something like that, you're going to be want to be super careful because there are people trying to rip you off now. So it's not safe. You want to probably join like a Skull Brain or something like that and work your way up through the process in there to be able to trade and buy because it is, you don't want to get ripped off. As expensive as some of those things are on the flipper side of things, you definitely don't want to be, just buying something willy-nilly that seems like a good deal because it's probably not a good deal. So be careful out there, guys. Heads up.
Though I guess fortunately there's some sort of returns policy or refund policy.
Yeah,
with
you
eBay.
might be able, I wonder if you could probably dispute it, right?
Yeah, because it's not as described.
Yeah. So I don't know. You might be able to get away with that, but proving it might still be hard because unless you really know, like how
I think
it's like eBay's not going to know.
And there's all I was going to say there's that difference between the fact that you know and the
eBay knows.
ability to convey it to eBay, the fact that you think it's crap.
Yeah, so just be careful, guys, when you're buying. Obviously, we don't have to worry about like quote unquote bootlegs a lot in the designer toy scene because the stuff that is sold, for the most part, is not sold on a large enough scale to a company to warrant bootlegging or not worth enough money. Like usually, this is like reserved for cause or some of the larger artists where you would see bootlegs. But now there's people doing smaller companies that their stuff's worth a lot of money, so there are people trying to jump in and rip people off. So be careful.
Those things you get caught when you get greedy. Like if you made one, just kind of trickled it in, made another one, trickled it in.
Yep.
People wouldn't really know.
Yeah. So if
you
want,
start to get greedy and making 50 of them.
And if you want to see examples of it, Mutant Vinyl Hardcore over on Instagram, he has been showing when they pop up. He does show like here's how you tell, like kind of photos. So just be careful, guys. Don't be jumping out there getting yourself ripped off.
All right. I think last piece out of me, unless I make something up.
Which you're apparently pretty good at.
The Escape artist, also known as the Escape artist, is a solo exhibit by Greg Craola Simpkins at KP Projects, May 19th in Los Angeles. There is a Facebook group, and Craola made a little blurb out of it, and I'll see if I can paraphrase on the fly. He said that I've taken refuge in my memories lately, memories of the first time I saw a whale in the wild, seeing a meteor shower, and all of the daydreams that kept me wandering, my wandering mind entertained as a child. Memories like these, I'm doing horrible. Memories like these have become part of my subconscious and reinvigorate me every time I sit down to sketch out an idea on a painting. I am the escape artist in this instance, and my new collection of works takes you on a journey through the rabbit holes I venture down as I draw and paint. What better escape would there be than to hop on the back of a bird and fly off into other worlds? Ta-da.
Ta-dum.
Los Angeles at KP Projects, May 19th.
Awesome. So, friend of the show, Brian Ewing, is having a sale.
Ooh.
He doesn't do sales very often, so.
But when he does.
When he does, no. But right now he is apparently moving, so he's got to clear out some of his back stock. So he's hoping to unload some posters and stuff like that. And he's giving you guys a chance to get them on the cheap.
The El Chipa.
So he's offering a 30% off discount on almost, in parentheses, everything.
Almost, except for hand-drawn things. And
essentially, it says down here, take advantage of this because aside from blankets, Megadeth stuff, and the stuff that costs way too much in my store, So probably like the originals, right?
Yeah.
He's giving you a sale of 30% off. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal on posters. If you've been watching some of the posters he has in the store and want to get them for your collection, then now's the time. You just use the code MOVING30 at bodega.brianewing.com/moving sale.
All right.
So if you're looking to get some posters, now's the time. Other than that, what have you been up to, Ben? Besides just Ben got a new phone. I think we already declared that.
Whether it's in the lost episode of episode 62 where it was just garbage.
Yep. So Ben is no longer in the age of the darkness.
Blah, blah, blah.
But he's down with the sickness.
which, whether we want to venture down this path or not, but like XM radio, now that I've decided to get rid of it, has been like, for whatever reason, constant repeat no matter what station I'm on. Like, for XM Turbo, which used to be a good old-fashioned Jason Ellis show with some awesome music in the mornings, now insists on playing me Limp Bizkit once every day on my drive to work. And then sometimes like Disturb and other stuff on the way home from work each day.
They know the music you love, Ben.
But I'm not like contributing to it. Like sometimes it'll be on like one of the rap stations or
one
of the other things, and then I'll switch back to it. It's like, oh, look, the beginning of like a Limp Bizkit song.
So when I first met Ben, all I listened to was Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach, and Disturbed. No, I don't know if Disturbed was in there or not.
I don't think
so. All he listened to
Linkin
was
Park.
like Linkin Park. Yes, that was it. So
I was an angsty teenager.
It's kind of funny that they now torment you with continuing to force you to listen to it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't know. Don't really have anything exciting to talk about except for the fact that I'm going to Connecticut and got excited to see stuff. And
yeah.
I'm going to try to take some video. I don't know if sometimes he doesn't allow videos and stuff. So we'll see if I can take some video and share it with you guys.
Doesn't he know who you are?
Try to put it on the old Instagram. We'll see. But, it's kind of one of those things that if he doesn't let me, then I can't do it. So,
unless you sneak it.
No, I don't want to be that guy. But I guess that's about it for the week. So hopefully we'll be able to do this again next week.
We'll see. We'll see how well this one goes.
Yep. So, but as always, I'm Travis.
And I'm Ben.
Have a great designer toy day.
Hey everyone, this is Travis Likens from the UVD Weekly Wrap-Up, and we're here today to tell you about a store.
We've got strange cat toys, they've got toys for you, and some beard supplies, so check them out.
StrangeCatToys.com, where you'll receive 10% off if you use the code UVD at checkout.
Thanks for checking out our video right here on youtube.com/urbanvinyldaily. While you're here, make sure to give us a subscribe and a like. And if you're so gracious, you can share this video on your favorite social network. You can always give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter at Urban Vinyl Daily, or find us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/urbanvinyldaily, and you'll be able to keep up with our latest posts and information going on in the world of UVD. If you want to help us out in more of a monetary way, you can always head over to our store, urbanvinyldaily.storeenvy.com, and check out all the awesome things we have available from great artists from all over the world. Or you can head over to our PayPal and just straight up donate to us to help us keep the lights on and keep things going by going to paypal.com and sending money over to urbanvinyldaily@gmail.com. And that will help us out in more ways than you know. If you want to keep up with everything going on in the world of UVD, make sure to head over to urbanvinyldaily.com. Or if you're interested in sponsorship information, a comment, or a question, make sure to head over to urbanvinyldaily@gmail.com and send us a message. And if it's good enough, we'll answer it right here on the UVD Weekly Wrap-Up. As always, this has been an Urban Vinyl Daily production.